Okay, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Yes, this Saturday morning. And I'm going to talk about what's going on the farm that I can't seem to get fit into all my videos. Let's see. Right now, the weather has turned for the good. And when I say it's turned for the good, it's been dry, very, very dry. Perfect haymaking weather. And, that's what I've been doing. I bought a new trailer here a week and a half ago, and that's why I've skipped a day or so of videos, because in the mornings I've been getting up and taking loads of hay also. So Carl's taking 5 loads a week, I'm taking 3 loads a week, but I'm also not getting done at the farm until well after dark. There's some things that I haven't finished up yet, and that's why I haven't seen videos on. Like the 730 propane. The radiator is still out of that, and it's still just sitting there on the shop floor while I make hay. Have a custom job that I have to do today. A neighbor down the road, he's tired of putting little bales in little bales, and he was supposed to have a guy come and round bale this little bit, and we're only talking maybe 10 bales to do. But so I got to go do that this morning, or maybe mid-morning, I don't know. But I got a lot of hay that needs to be baled today. Been mowing, like you're seeing right now. Second cut is a little better than I anticipated in spots, and a little worse in spots than I had anticipated also. So it's kind of like, is it worth mowing it all off again? Yes, absolutely. It's producing about a bale and a half to the acre. Somewhere's around a bale to a bale and a half to the acre. So it's definitely worth cutting it off. I have fertilizer on it, so it has to be done. Because you just don't take $10,000 to $15,000 worth of fertilizer and leave it on there, without getting anything off. So I have about 500 plus acres to do yet. Before I take off to England. Yes, England. For most of you that do know, I am going to England. I'm planning for the 3rd week of November. I'm going to be there for approximately 5 days. So I'll leave here and take off, and I'll be there for like 5 days total. 5 days in total. So it'll be like 3 days in England, 2 days of travel time. I don't know if it's going to be me and Teresa going or just me going, but anyway, one way or the other. Timothy is staying here on the farm because there's still things that need to be done on the farm, or he can just take those 5 days and make sure I have a load of hay. Carl can take those loads of hay. Now, what will I be doing in England? Well, here it is. I'm going to be looking at John Deere tractors to import or export from England to the United States for my own use and possibly for sale. Now, a lot of guys out there are like, oh my God, you're going to buy one of those Euro trash tractors. Well, they're not Euro trash tractors. The Europeans love them. I love them because guess what, boys and girls? They are identical to the tractors that are here, with the exceptions of the hitches and some of the light packages, and what the hell else? Oh, the stub axles. They have stub axles instead of extended long axles. Now, if I use these tractors for my own use, honestly, it doesn't make any bit of difference to me whether I can dual it on the axle or not even worry about it. So the stub axles are just fine. They have the nice wide-sized tires like 710, 70 R42s on those tractors. The models that I will be looking at are the 7930 with an auto quad or an IVT. Anything under 5,000 hours is great. That's what I'm looking for. I will go even for the 7830. I believe there's 7930 also. I don't know if there's, I think there is a 7920. I mean 20, not 30, but the 20. 7920, 7930. John Deere's. There is no difference in the computers on them. They are EGR model tractors. They are, they're identical to what is here other than the hitches. the lift linkages, and the stub axles. The reason I'm looking for a UK tractor is because the interiors are identical. The stickers, the warning stickers on everything are identical. They're in English, they're not in German. Now, for those of you that do not know, that I purchased my 4960 in Germany back in 2003. And it did have a different lighting system. The dashboard was different, and after it had burned up, I replaced it with just a standard cab, an American standard cab. I didn't have to go looking for anything else. Everything matched up perfectly with the tractor because, let's face it, the tractors are identical. They're made here in the United States. The 7000 series tractors are. So that's what's going on that front. As you see here, Timothy is raking, and I'm going like hell baling. The Krone baler, again, I cannot say enough good about it. I really, truly don't have much of an issue with anything on this baler. The worst thing that I can say about this baler, and I do have to say the worst thing, is I really don't enjoy the twine boxes at all. You open that door and that dirt falls down on you, ends up in the twine boxes, but let's face it, that's trivial crap. Who cares? I guess I could be a little bit smarter about it and go up there and blow it off with a leaf blower, but generally it's early morning when I twine the baler up before I go to work in my daily maintenance routine, which involves probably an hour to an hour and a half of getting the tractor, the baler, and the hay rakes ready to rock and roll. We grease every single day. If I make 50 bales, I grease the driveline on the baler. If I make 350 bales, I grease the driveline on the baler. It doesn't matter. Has to be done. It's just the way it goes. The tractor, of course, front end gets greased every other time because you just don't want to be pushing all that grease through the front end of that tractor. It's a waste of grease if you just continually push it through. It doesn't get dirty, and honestly, there's really not that much dust going on. Not like you're doing heavy tillage with that. Now, there's going to be what else is going on here? So, as far as the Krone baler is concerned, when I am done making this second cut hay, and I am gearing down, and I could say I'm gearing down. I'm working very hard right now, but the year is coming to an end. I mean, I've got all my first cutting done. I've been done now for a couple of weeks with the first cutting. And I could have been done with first cutting a month and a half ago, but I got into second cut early. And, because we were just looking to see what and where it was going to go, whether we were going to be making, This is the last of the first cutting right here. This is old footage, obviously, because, what do? Put it to music and you guys get to watch it go back and forth, or do I talk and you can listen to what I'm saying? This is the farm where the 4960 burned. This is actually the field that the 4960 burned. Over to the right-hand side is where that happened, and that's it. And as you see, the 4960 is working in that field, so it's like a bittersweet. God, somebody's texting me. Anyway, so we're really just working hard to get as much off on the second cut as I can possibly get, because let's face it, the second cut is the gravy on top of the mashed potatoes. You just work and work and work all summer long to get the first cutting off, and of course I did fertilize a fair amount of acreage over again, second and third cut, actually fourth cut. I do have some fourth cutting that I mowed last night. In the end, the second cut at a bale and a half to the acre, I'll have 2,000 bales off of that, probably plus 2,000 bales. I have surpassed my 10,000 bale goal, and I will probably be upwards of 11,000 bales here pretty soon. I expected to get over 10,000 bales on the first cut, but that didn't happen. It involved the second cut also. So, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But by the time I'm done with second cut, like I said, I'll probably be somewhere around 11,000 bales through the Krone baler. And the Krone baler will be loaded up on a truck, and it will be sent back to Messick's. I will be at Messick's with my baler. I'll be there for 2 days. Sometime probably hopefully before I go to England. And again, any of you English fellas, my email is onelonelyfarmer@yahoo.com, onelonyfarmer@yahoo.com. Email me if you want to meet up with me. I will be meeting with George Saunders. Hopefully we get a video together. And I test out a couple of JCBs. I'm sure him and the legend would be more than happy to show me around their facility, and vice versa. If George ever comes to the United States, he's got a bed here in my house. I would definitely welcome him and his wife, or any of them, here to spend the night, or, my hospitality. That's just the way I would be. I like what George does. I really do. But anyways, with the Krone baler going back to Messick's, it will be pretty much gone over with a fine-tooth comb. Any of the issues that I have with the pickup, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are a couple of problems with the pickup. Messick's is aware of this, Krone is aware of this, and we're going to work for a solution to the problem with the pickup. It has nothing to do with the rock that was hit. It has to do with flex and cracking, and I will show you that when we do the video at Messick's, show you the problems, because I think that it should be replaced and beefed up. Messick's may say, hey, well, what we're going to do is we're going to repair it, weld it, plate it, and do whatever we have to do to get you back in the field for the next year. And after that, well, then, it's just it's got 4 years of warranty. I paid for 3 more years of warranty, so $6,500 gets you warranty, and it's a $500 deductible. So if they fix it and it fails again, I pay $500 and the header is replaced, because I'm not going to go with anything less than that. I have really put the Krone baler to the test, and Gerald from Messick's, he's the head baler mechanic there. He has noticed some wear parts that will be replaced. I will get a discount on those parts, because we're going to be working in conjunction with Messick's and Krone, and things are really going. I'm very happy with the Krone company. I really am. There's some new things on the horizon in conjunction with Krone, and no, I am not getting paid by Krone or Messick's to say good things about their products or their balers or even their service in their service department. I am just being honest. Now, if this was the New Holland baler, I'd be saying the same thing, but it's not. The New Holland baler left a lot to be desired. When I stepped up to the Krone, New Holland was, pretty much, I'm done. I just can't say anything good about New Holland, and it's a shame, because I think New Holland could have been a much better company to work with. And it's dark. You know why it's dark? Because I forgot my camera in the field. I got almost home, I'm like, where the hell's my camera at? And I realized that the last scenery that you're seeing on here was the last that I remember having. I forgot it. That's all there is to it. I'm kind of like, holy cow. These things are hard to keep track of from time to time. You just kind of forget what you're doing or where you've been or what you're up to. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. So now that that's over, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for your support in my channel. And Patreon still is out there. You can go to Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description below. And if you want to donate some money to my channel, I more than appreciate it. I have some great ideas as to what to do with that money, and it involves antique tractors and other things. I know some people were really butthurt by the, I was going to take, my girlfriend on vacation and stuff. Well, that also involves England and other parts of the world where I could meet many, many different people that are linked to me by my YouTube channel, and I think it's just for your viewing pleasure. I consider Patreon like a tip jar, not a beggar site. So I will leave you with those words, and thanks again everyone who has watched my channels over the years. Thank you to the new subscribers. Even thank you to the trolls. I mean, some of the trolls, not all the trolls. Some of the trolls are just total assholes, but we can deal with those. But anyways, thanks again, and I'll leave you right now with please comment, rate, and subscribe for more.